Hello, my name is Thad McCoy. I'm an application engineer with Mechatronic Solutions. I'd like to take the next few minutes here to introduce you to Omron's V680S high frequency RFID solution. If you notice from the scenario here, I have a demo set up where I have a live V680S controller with an integrated antenna read-writer head. And on top of this, I have an RFID tag. And what I'd like to do is quickly walk you through how the data is being exchanged and the feedback we get from this controller. I use an HMI that I created. So this is a PC-based HMI that I'm running. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the next screen. And what I like to do is just demonstrate that the data is actually being exchanged back and forth by working and testing the communications. So first thing I want to do is read the unique identifier that's on board this particular tag. And what I'll do is just trigger the action. There is a function block library, as you'll notice, for the Omron Sysmax Studio controllers. And it reports back the unique ID tag for that particular tag. So now that we've identified that there is communication, and if you notice when I trigger this, there is a feedback notification from the controller itself that indicates that the read or write was successful. When it is successful, the indicators on each of the sides of the controller head will report back as green. If you start to get a further distance away, they'll turn an amber color, and if it is not successful, they'll turn red. So there is an indication on if you're moving too far away with your tag and reaching the threshold of possibly not having the distance compatibility for that particular tag. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is navigate to the write data, and we'll just start with something that's terribly simple, the most basic of all, hello world. And what we'd like to do is write this information to the tag. Now what I'd like you to do is keep an eye on the antenna again, the controller as we're doing this. And you'll notice that all the indicators turn green, meaning it was successful with the writing of data. Next, we'll read the data. What we have to do for this is identify the start address and the number of pages. So start address was the same as the write data at 0, but we need to have more than 0 data or else we won't see anything. So I'm going to increase this to a value of 10 and then just read this data. And if you notice, the string data does come back as hello world. Again, we saw the indicator flash green to indicate the read was successful. And what you see at the bottom is the hexadecimal equivalent to this ASCII string of data. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at a real world example. Now, please keep in mind this is one very finite example. There are limitless applications for the use of RFID, whether that be for high frequency or ultra high frequency applications, but this is just one simple example. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate to a particular touchscreen. What I'm doing through this simple demonstration is showing that we have a mobile robot that is in a stationary standby location waiting for a part to be completed at a pickup location. Once that part is ready for pickup, we'll go ahead and write data to the tag. So in other words, what we want to do is have the ability to track that particular piece of equipment, that package, from a pickup location to a drop-off location, so we can identify each step through a subassembly process or just from relocation of products throughout a facility. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and write the data to the tag. What this is doing is starting the process, assuming that the package is ready for being picked up or the product is ready for pickup. And as I do this, you'll notice that again, that data, that controller did show that the data was written to the tag because the indicators turn green. Now we've picked up the product. It is moving it to a drop-off location. And once we drop it off at that drop-off location, we want to read the data to make sure that what was there is received properly. And then again, the mobile robot will move back to a standby location, waiting for the process to start again. So this is one very simple application of many, many. So If you have any RFID applications, please feel free to reach out to Mechatronic Solutions and we'll be happy to help you. Thanks.